Hey guys, welcome. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Let me make sure. Hey guys, everybody can hear me, right? Hopefully, fingers crossed. Let's see. Let's give it a couple of seconds. Can you guys hear me? Let's see. Hey, yay. Okay, you guys can hear me. All right. Whitney, I made the mistake of messaging him back after 3 months of silence. He wished me a happy birthday, and I responded with thank you. And I'm so mad at myself right now. Oh no, infinite truth. No. All right, so I thought that a couple of things really quick. Hold on, I just accidentally made this small. Hold on a sec. So a couple of things. So first of all, I just wanted to tell you guys, thank you so much for sitting and listening to my truth the last live. I just want to say I really appreciate it. I did screen grab it. Hey, Angel. And post it on Spiritual Infusion 1111. And it was interesting because everybody was very positive except like one or two people. And it was crazy. The person that was really rude and they told me to go heal in silence. So, and I just thought that it was fascinating and really interesting. Hey, Roberta. Hey. Okay. So I just want to say for those of you guys that have been really helpful, for those of you guys that have stuck by me and listened to my story and all of that, I really appreciate you. And yeah, I just want to say thank you because yeah, that's what he said. It was actually Richard, which was weird. He said that I needed to be quiet and go heal in silence. So it was odd that it's like, you know, sharing your story with everybody, right? And being very honest and open about trials and tribulations, about you know, why everything is a mess or whatever it may be, and explaining kind of how the devil gets to you, right? For some reason, yeah, Gina, you saw that, right? Yes. It was weird. Because again, like it takes a lot to speak your truth. And it, for me, speaking my truth about my situation, it was about, you know, me helping other people understand how kind of like you end up with your soul somewhere else or certain sacrifices that are made and so forth. Hey. God's earth angel, welcome. Okay, so with that being said, we have some people in here. So let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully everybody can hear me. What we'll do is we'll do tarot for a period of time and then we'll do live questions. Okay, so spiritual questions. If you have any type of questions with anything, essentially, we can definitely do that moving forward. All right, so I kind of wanted to I felt like there was a major shift that was coming. And maybe that's because there's this 8-8 portal. But also, too, what I've acknowledged is that today I woke up and I was extremely exhausted. All the way from Australia. I love it. Hey, James, welcome. So there's this major shift, and it feels like a paradigm, almost like an evaluation, but it is a paradigm shift that is coming in here. I also feel like there may be people, okay, right now that are very pressed or almost very frustrated at the growth that's coming forward, at the growth that is proceeding. Laura, if you wanted to do questions, it would be 3333 for a question, and then I can give you like my PayPal or whatever. So let's just get on with the reading first. And I'm happy you're here. Welcome, welcome, all the way from South Africa. Hey, Lily. Okay, amazing. So Roberta says, I've been exhausted for a few days now and lots of synchronicities. So what's happening right now in our timeline is that everything is beginning to realign again. And what I noticed is now that CERN has gone offline, a lot of things seem to kind of like be getting back to normal, but also things from your past are coming up. Okay. So whether that's past people that you left behind, they could be trying to come forward. It could be something that you were meant to do that's coming forward. There is something here where it is creating a paradigm shift for certain people. All the way from Venezuela. Wow. Okay. So we definitely are worldwide today. But it does seem like, okay, there is somebody here or something is pressed. Okay. And it seems like somebody is really bothered or stressed out about your growth and where you're going. Okay. I also feel like if there was certain things that you were frustrated about, you felt like were not coming to fruition, you felt like weren't completely doing what they needed to do. Okay. Do you guys want me to show the comments on the side so you guys can all see them or no? Let me know in the comment section. But it feels like there was something here. What's shifting is that whatever the situation was that you've been stressed out about, that you've been bothered about, hey, all the way from the UK, no questions. Okay, no, we are all the comments. Okay, beautiful. And what's fascinating here is there was something or somebody that was blocking your spiritual rank. Okay? And what's changing is your level of awareness. What's changing is your ability to expand. And there also is a level of knowledge that you are receiving. So with this 8-8 portal, that's definitely infinite energy. But also as well, 8 plus 8 is 7. It's about divine alignment and also protection, right? So there's something coming in here about, again, I keep getting that either you're getting an upgrade spiritually, right? And this is going to be just kind of overall. You're getting an upgrade spiritually where there is a level of awareness. I am also getting that there is somebody here that is going to be very frustrated at what is happening. And what's shifting here is this past negative energy, right? Yes, Roberta, it is shifting. Everything is shifting because, again, your level of awareness, it feels like it was almost stunted or somebody was trying to control what you can do and what you can't do. Okay. Whether that's with work. Hey, Maikisha. Whether that's with work, whether that's with love, whether that's with your kids, whether that's with romance, whatever it may be, there was this undeniable energy that was stopping you from progressing. So now what's coming in with this paradigm shift is everything is changing. I'm also getting to that it's something about you right now where in the past you may have been more vocal about where you're going, what you're doing, who you're doing, whatever it may be. And that's changing. It's coming in as you being very mysterious and that you are currently going to be keeping a lot of people guessing. A lot of people are very curious with where you're going and how you're going to get there. One more time. What is this? Let's do tarot cards too. What is this major paradigm shift? Woo, and it's coming in with love as well. Okay. So again, there's something here where a situation, it was stalled because there was a lot of confusion and illusion around it. And what is currently going to start happening, okay, yes, right, is that you have somebody here that is in love. You have a soulmate connection. This is Venus in Cancer, right? This is somebody that was unable to let you go, but for whatever the reasoning is, when it came to you, it's almost like they were stone-faced or they were unable to move forward, okay? I'm also getting to that whoever this person is that loves you, because again, it's coming in as a very heavy love, right? And you guys could have started off as friends first, whatever it may be. But this person, they've purposely been almost trying to like stop you from knowing how much they feel about you. And they're not trying to show you their hand. They're trying to act as if they're innocent, right? But here's the thing. There was something very significant that happened, okay? With this 8-8 portal. And as above, so below. So what was low is now high, and what is high is now low. There is a flip. There is a switch, okay? Flip of the switch. And I'm also getting that whoever this person is, they do want to come forward, okay? And they want to tell you how much they love you, okay? This is somebody who also too, they needed to take a leap of faith or a risk. For some of you, you may also have a brand new opportunity that is coming in, whether that's business and finance or romantically as well, because we do have the Fool here with the Two of Wands. I do see that you guys have definitely been in a mode of resting, relaxing, but also the key verbiage here is restore. Something needed to be restored. Something needed to be regained. And it's also like they powered you down in order to charge you up. I also believe this because this is what they're showing me, okay? They're showing me, hey, Mirrored Souls, they're showing me, right? Why does twin flame energy show up when I'm viewing general readings? That's a great question. It's a lot of times what you're going to notice is you're attracted to that. It's on your mind, it's on your vibration. And because of that, it's coming in that it is time. Okay? It's coming in that it is time. So if you're seeing a lot of twin flame, if you're seeing a lot of romance, if you're seeing a lot of different things like that, it's because God is illuminating that it's your time for partnership. It's your time to be able to move forward. For some of you, I do see that in order to give you this significant boost, it's like God powered you down to do the upgrade, and then he's increased you now. Okay. I think the one thing I want to know is what's happening behind the scenes. Yeah, wedding posts, right? You may be very much relating to different posts, different whatever it is. And it's because it's aligning you with that frequency. It's aligning you with those values, right? It's similar to when you see the same number. Like before I moved to South Florida, I kept seeing 305 everywhere, which is the Miami area code or whatever it may be, right? So again, my energy was illuminating, or it was more so resonating with that type of energy because I was getting ready to move, and move I did. Hey, so kind of crazy, but infinite truth. I did a reading this morning, and I definitely suggest that you guys check it out because it's really good. Like it was really good, but also the third party has been let go. The problem is that they don't know how to take no for an answer, and they want to come forward and say something, or it's really bizarre. So I just want to say that. So definitely check that out. Okay, so let's see. So what's happening behind the scenes? What's happening behind the scenes that the collective needs to understand? Woo! You got people shocked, okay? People are over here with their jaws on the floor because it's something about what you're doing or who you are right now that is ultimately shocking people. They're surprised. I don't know if it's your energy. I don't know if it's your vibration. I don't know exactly what you're doing, but it's something where what's happening behind the scenes is people are not going to see this coming. Is it okay if I send out the? Yes, definitely, definitely. Hold on one second. So also too, I'm going to continue the reading, but my older son started 9th grade today. So it's very much, it's like a weird feeling for me. Like my youngest is in 8th grade. My oldest is in 9th grade. So I don't know, it just makes me a little sad. Like I'm getting old, okay? But there's somebody here that didn't see you coming, okay? It's almost like out of sight, out of mind. And I'm definitely getting an energy where I don't want to say second guessed you, but it's almost like they didn't feel like you were either competition or it's like they forgot about you. Somebody here has definitely underestimated you, right? And they've underestimated you to the fullest. And what's happening here is you have people that are shook. You have people that are shocked. And I am getting that there was somebody here who was blocking your blessings, whether those are financial blessings, whether those, congrats, feminine fate, but whether those are, a boss, a coworker, there was somebody here that was purposely blocking you from obtaining your true divine, whatever it is, whether that is a job, whether that is a relationship, and people are finding out about this. So this is also something that is very fascinating, right? What's fascinating is that people are now understanding how you've had certain opportunities being blocked. And it's now coming in, like I said, that you are holding some type of rank here, right? With this spiritual rank where you've gained a level of knowledge, or there is knowledge that is being given about what was blocking you. Because the reality is, there was something blocking you physically, mentally, emotionally, career-wise, love life, whatever it is, you were purposely being blocked. For some of you, it's coming in as a sabotaging behavior. But what's weird is you were being sabotaged by those around you, those people that you could have even trusted as well. Because again, there's somebody here who wants to make you an offer, but right now they've not come forward and they've not said something yet. The reason that they've not come forward and the reason that they've not said something yet is because they're taking time to process it. They're taking time right now to figure out what's going on. I also feel like, too, there's something here with somebody indulging without consequences, right? Hey, oh my gosh, Lynn, what's cracking? Has anyone else got a lot of interruptions? Yeah, right now it is. It's interruptions, but I think the best thing to do is kind of just go with the flow. The more that you're able to go with the flow, the better that you're going to be. Oh, thanks, babe. I think for me, I always say, and I think this is kind of like a weird superpower of mine, but I feel like when I get like really angry, when I get angry, it's like I get younger. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. But I also feel like too, somebody was trying to block some type of relationship. Okay. Angel, I can work on that. Hey, Karina. Okay. But again, there was blocking some type of relationship, and I feel like you were being judged. Whatever was going on here in the past behind the scenes, you were being judged. But the problem is, whatever you're doing, you're building it from scratch. Okay. This could even be let me see if I can adjust that really quick. Hold on one second. Let's see if I can adjust this really quick. Hold on. I'll see if I can fix it really fast. Hold on. Let's see, videos. This short may not, I don't know if I'm able to make the corrections now. To take off the whatever, but I'm just giving you guys a heads up. I tried to fix it, but I don't think I can. So I don't know if you're cooking. I don't know what you're doing, but it's something about you that you've done it by yourself. And what's also behind the scenes is the fact that you have this undeniable, unstoppable drive. And it's something coming in here where for some of you, you guys did it alone. Oh, Hannah, I'm so happy you were able to join the live. But it's like you made it because of yourself, because of your own grit, because of your own determination. And even though it was a hard lesson to learn, this lesson was necessary in order for growth. And it's also coming in that you are better because now there's a level of self-motivation that is occurring. Now, I am getting, like I said, there's people here that are keeping certain tabs on you, right? So I want to know who is watching or keeping tabs on the collective right now. Hey, babe. Hey, Steph. Hey, Kaylin. Okay, Four of Pentacles. For some of you, you could be being watched by a Capricorn, but also for some of you, you could be, in particular, hey, Emily, you could, in particular, be watched right now. There's a lot of intuitive people, okay, intuitive energies that are currently being watched or tracked by the police, the FBI, the CIA, whatever it is. You do have somebody here that is monitoring you. And I also feel like you have somebody here that has, oh, Hannah, I was supposed to start a bar with my man. Okay, but my capital, his cooking. Okay, I love that. That's what I'm saying. There's something that is coming in here that is going to be significant. Now, you are being watched by somebody that has past regret. You are being watched by somebody who is having a really hard time letting go. This could be somebody who appeared to be an emperor or appeared to have something that appeared to be somebody that they're not, because it's coming in as like a knockoff emperor. Does that make sense? Like it's coming in as somebody that wanted to be somebody, but they're not. Okay. This is also somebody that feels like, and again, it can be a female or a masculine energy, but it feels like this is somebody that is scared that you are going to leave. This is also somebody that could be a hoarder. This is somebody that is trying to hold on to dear life with something in regards to you. This could even be an ex of somebody that you're dealing with. Yeah, pretender, weirdo, for sure. This person is coming in as somebody that is so scared to be seen as somebody that doesn't have something that they have this lack. Like, have you ever met somebody where you're like, everything that person touches, it's not good, right? It's something with this energy. I also feel like, too, this could be somebody that's in security, police, again, like it could be an ex, it could be somebody that is watching you. But the reason that they're watching you, it's because they're trying to control, okay? There is a significant layer of control coming in because for whatever the reasoning is with this death energy, okay? Whoa, hold on. This just popped open. You're getting pop-up ads? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can fix this really quick. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I could do it midstream. I may not be able to. Again, I'm going to try, though. Hold on. Let's save. And then what I'll do is I will turn the frequency on to low. Okay. Hopefully that is better and the ads will go off. Okay. So I'm hoping that that helps. Okay. So there's somebody here, though, could be a Scorpio. Okay. But it's somebody here that there was a significant ending. So whoever is watching you, it's somebody that has had a major ending. Now, whatever they were doing, it's done. The problem is you've transformed. So it's something about you that's very transformative. And it's this person that is sitting here and they're watching you have this new start. They're sitting here and they're watching you have this new beginning. But the problem is, whoever this individual is, they're now in pain. So whether it is an ex of yours, an ex of your person, somebody here is upset because they no longer can control the narrative of what's going on because, again, you're coming in here as somebody that has spiritual rank, and you're coming in here as somebody who's built it from scratch. And people are absolutely floored. They're absolutely flabbergasted right now. And I also feel like for some of you, this is somebody that could have caused a level of hurt, right? This is somebody that could have caused a level of drama, a level of chaos. And I think that this is somebody who is used to that, right? This is somebody who is used to having drama and having issues in order to control the narrative and in order to end certain obstacles or end certain growth that you may have with somebody, okay? I want to know, why are they watching? What is their significance in watching? Okay. 7 of Swords. So the problem is that this person's purpose for monitoring you or for watching you is, it's almost like they're trying to be very sneaky right now. For some of you, this is somebody that could have stolen from you or is trying to steal from you, whether that is a person, place, or thing. Okay. Roberta, I just took the ads off. So hopefully if you restart it, like refresh it, like pop out, pop back in, hopefully the ads will reset. Okay. But this is somebody that wants to betray you, or this is somebody that feels betrayed by you. Okay. I also feel like this is somebody who is trying to trick you. This is somebody who is very sneaky. This is also somebody who lacks a level of conscious energy. And it's also coming in that it could be somebody definitely, that feels like they're entitled. Libra energies here, Aquarius energies, Scorpio, Capricorn. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Mars. But their intention is to say something to you to get you to second guess what you have coming. Because a lot of you have a new job opportunity or you're getting a promotion. You have, for some of you, there is money that's coming in. I also see a lot of stability. And for others of you, you have a relationship that is either coming back around or a new one that is beginning. And whoever this individual is, their main goal is to watch you, okay, and stalk you and be very ruthless. It's this energy where it's like they're trying to twist the narrative because, again, people are viewing you as having a level of awareness. People are viewing you as growing. People are viewing you as being something very different than before. And for whatever the reasoning is, it's making this person upset. It's making this person angry. Because again, they want to be the person in the spotlight. They want to be the one where there is attention that's being projected upon them. And this is somebody who is very defensive. This is somebody who is very angry at you for whatever the reasoning is. Okay. Why is this person so angry? Yeah, it's weird. It's almost like you right now, whatever you're doing, it's very organic. It's very natural. It's coming in as an energy where, you know, you felt really exhausted and you could have felt like you didn't know where you were going or what you were doing. And then all of a sudden, everything just kind of kicks into place here. Hold on. Thank you. Okay. Hold on. My son has stuff that's popping up, so I just want to have that go away. I also get too, though, for some of you, you had somebody here that blocked a promotion. You had somebody here that took some type of accolades that you were meant to receive, whether that's at a job, whether that is, you know, a business that you're creating. There was something very significant. His karmic has been stalking me, though, and I don't speak to him, right? She works for a 3-letter government. Yeah, see, so it's challenging, right? Because you do have somebody here that is watching. You have somebody here that is watching your every move and they're stalking you, and it has become a bit of obsession. And again, what this person is trying to do is they're trying to get you in an energy where you become angry, where you become frustrated. And here's the thing, right? When you're in that type of angry or frustrated energy, your vibration is now changed. You're not at a therapeutic level. You're not at an energy where you can transmute frequencies or vibrations. And again, it's something here where somebody is talking about you and they're not true. It's lies. They could be talking about your finances. They could be talking about a lot of things. But the reality is that this person's intentions are to kind of block it, but it's also to cause a level of betrayal. Like somebody here, I don't know what you did, but somebody here is like really upset and they want you to have some type of internal suffering. And again, I think that when you have that type of energy that's being portrayed, or you're in an energy where you're trying to hurt other people, good doesn't come from that. Right? One more time. What is this? What is this person? What do they want to say? But also, they feel like you betrayed them. They feel like you're done. It's something like this is done. So either there's a relationship that they want to be done. There's something here that they want to completely be over and done with. What is that exactly? Can you show me? Yeah, fair game. I'm telling you, this mirrored soul, it definitely can be for your soulmate, but this is kind of just like a general overall reading. For some of you, this is your person. Whoever they are, they're dealing with a karmic energy or an external influence. And this person, they want to attack you. They want to pursue some type of communication or criticism because they feel like you should be fair game. They feel that you should be able to take this, right? I also feel like this person, they know a lot about you. Okay? Whoever this person is, do they protect us to have left us? Okay, good question. I'll answer that in a little bit. But they know a lot about you, but for some of you, like you don't even know that this person exists. It's a very one-sided type of attachment. So what's coming in here is that this person is very connected or attached to you, right? But again, it's not good energy, right? It's like this is somebody that's worn a mask for a period of time. And Lynn, it definitely is coming in as a coworker for you, for sure. They said yes for you, Lynn. But again, it's like there's somebody here who is attached to you in a way for some of you that you don't even know them. Okay. What's being thought about right now heavily when it comes to the collective? Somebody is really thinking about your off switch. Somebody here is really, really worried about you being done, about you being over something, about you being done, about something just being a complete bother. And somebody here is processing about you shutting down completely. So again, friends, family, lover, okay? Then you have coworker, boss, acquaintance. Somebody here is really worried, again, about there being obstacles once you shut all the way down. But again, I feel like whoever this person is, it's like you could have texted them or they could text you and it's very dry. You know what I mean? Like it's something here where you see one word answers, okay? No effort. You may even feel like you're talking to yourself, okay? There is somebody here that is thinking about that. They're thinking about your turnoffs, okay? Aside from the negative energy, let's move into some positive energy, which I'm going to try to bring in. If negative comes in, negative comes in, okay? But positive energy here is somebody here is done with whatever the narrative, okay, that is being communicated. And there is somebody here that is processing what your turnoffs are because they don't want to turn you off, they want to turn you on, okay? And they're realizing that this is something where in the past, they could have even been with somebody, whoever this person is, self-betrayal relationship, right? So they were with somebody while fundamentally rejecting their own identity. So this could be somebody that their family likes. This could be, if you are gay, let's say you could be dealing with somebody who isn't ready to come out, so they're still dating the opposite sex or something of that nature. But this person has realized that it's a turnoff for you to know that they've been trying to make everybody else happy. This is somebody that is making everybody else happy except for themselves. I also am getting with this energy that what they're heavily processing is the fact that you've put your own needs. Okay, that makes sense. And a pastor, actually. Okay, so that's like a great example of putting the fundamental ideas ahead of what and who you really are at a core level, right? It's like somebody that's in an interracial relationship, somebody whose family is very stuck on them staying with the same ethnicity, the same religion, the same age, right? Whatever it is, this is somebody who feels like they've ignored their own needs, and in order to be praised by other people, and it's caused nothing but conflict for them. So what they're doing here is they're thinking about how it's impacted you. The fact that they've not lived in their truth. How does it impact you? The fact that it feels like this person, for whatever the reasoning is, they didn't give you the information that is needed. It's something here where it's like they should have told you something. They should have opened up to you. There's something here where they needed to get out in front of something before something else happened. But they're also trying to get or collect some type of information on you. What are they trying to understand? Or what are they trying to learn? What are they trying to collect? Okay. For some of you, you guys could have this doppelganger. All right. And it's like dating their ex lookalike, having a type, sleeping with someone who looks like your ex. So there could be somebody, and here's the thing, right? With AI, the reason that relationships are going to need to be really locked in is because AI is going to come in and it is going to make things believable that aren't true. So there's something here where you could have had a fake profile created about you. You could have had somebody that looks like you, talks like you, whatever it is. It's like they're trying to get more information on somebody that was portraying to be you. Okay? And it's weird because whoever this individual is, it feels like they have an alcohol issue or they have a substance issue. This is somebody who is always taking a break from life. Correct, Travis? Not good. No bueno. His partner is a cheap copy, Temu Me. Yeah, right? It's like you got the Temu copy, okay? Like you got Olaf melting. Yes, clones, a lot of things, right? So it's very fascinating, right? Because we'll see certain objectives that are being pushed or whatever it is. It's almost like Michaela Noguera, right? There's like a new girl that's Italian that's more over the top than she is. It's almost like they're trying to cookie cut it and create this doppelganger that ain't doppelganging. Okay? It's just weird. I also feel like, let's see, let's ask what's challenging your life, okay? What's the challenge right now in the life of the collective? What do we need to understand? Okay, they be copying you. There is somebody here. Yes, the doppelganger card did pop up. There is somebody here that is copying you, okay? There is somebody here that you are so good that even the bootleggers have your number. Okay, they can't come up with their own shit. So what are they doing? They're copying you. This is at work. This could be how you dress. Could be whatever it may be. I know from a tarot reader's perspective that my videos are being copied and put out as if they're other people's, right? So it's something about you right now that because you have this spiritual rank, there's somebody that is pressed, but also it's having a different mindset, right? Because if the obstacle is that people are copying you, that means you're doing something right, right? That means that you have to be doing something right. And I feel like people are really trying to, it feels like people are trying to copy you, even the way you speak. And it's because they're going nowhere and you're going somewhere. So I even feel like this is copying work. It could be copying like food. It's a weird energy. And also too, whatever is going on right now, you could have a level of representation where part of of what's being challenged right now when it does come to you is that a lot of people could see themselves in you. But they could be people that you're sitting there saying, there's no way you're like me. No way in hell. But somebody here is really seeing themselves in you. And that's a problem. Hold on here. Hold on. Oh, Kathy, no more isolation. We're going to come out of hiding, okay? Let's see. Why? Because it has to do with money, or it has to do with a new opportunity. It has to do or deal with your abundance. It's something right now when it does come to you, whether this is coming in the near future or it's coming now, you have a seed. And that seed you have in your pocket. And what happens with that seed is if you, put it in the ground, if you water it, if you, feed it nutrients and the sunlight, that seed will grow. If you keep it in your pocket, James and the Giant Peach, it ain't going nowhere. Okay? So people are watching you get opportunities, or people are watching how people are viewing you as something that has the potential or something new that's coming in. And the problem is you have a new start, but there's somebody here that is trying to take your new start. Okay? This can even be with your twin flame. Okay? They know that you're the person for them. This could even be somebody that's been studying you. Okay? Studying you. Because this is an energy where they feel like it's their life purpose that ultimately you are trying to change. Let's see what's changing in your love life. Oh, wait, let me ask really quick with these. Hold on. Let's see. What do we need? What is an obstacle right now with the collective? Yeah, I'm telling you, there's some weird ass random stranger wisdom. Okay? That weird convo you overheard, yep, that was for you. So there's people here that are talking about you that don't know you. That is an obstacle, whether that's an obstacle for you to avoid, whether that's an obstacle for you to hit head on. It's coming in, though, with spiritual whiplash in reverse. So you could have felt like life just did a 180 on you. Everything was great. And then all of a sudden, everything changed. And you were hanging on and doing your best to observe whatever was occurring, right? But that's in reverse now. So people are watching you. They're watching how you were able to come out of this negativity. Part of the other obstacle here is that people were purposely trying to trigger you. Okay. And I feel like as an obstacle, when people are trying to trigger you, there's like two options. There's three: fight, flight, or freeze, right? So an obstacle could have been trying to figure out how to deal with it. How do you deal with the change? How do you deal with the lies? How do you deal with the confusion? Angel said, right, Whitney, I became very popular over recent gossip. Yeah, it's weird. I'm telling you, people will talk about what they don't know. And they will demonize it, right? And like my whole thing, yes, Steph said the 3 Fs. Drop it in the comment section if you know what the 3 Fs are, all right? And I will tell you guys in a minute if you know what the 3 Fs are. I always say, if you don't fall under one of these 3 categories, I really don't care what you think about me, how I raise my kids, how I make my money, or anything like that. Correct. It's easier to deal with a watered down version of you than it is to acknowledge that something needs to change, right? Feeding me, funding me, or, you know, that's right. Okay. If it don't fall under those 3 Fs, like I do not care. Okay. And I know that's right? Like, think about that. Like, you think I'm going to care about somebody that I don't even care if you wash your ass every day? I don't. I really don't. You think I'm going to care over, you know what I mean, somebody that can't even stand on their tippy toes to look me in the eye? Because I don't. You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't care. So, yeah, those are new cards. They are the WTF Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. This is what they look like on the back. Okay. And it's all about spiritual growth or what you need to hear. Okay. What's changing in the collective's love life? What's changing in the collective's love life? Exactly, Gina. Like, hold on, big stepper. Let me go get you some 6-inch heels so we can be on the same level, right? What's changing? Yeah. Those 3 Fs are fantastic. So anytime I get angry, I'm like, are they feeding me? No. Are they funding me? No. Are they fucking me? No. So yeah, I don't care. You can say whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. All right. What's changing in the collective's love life? What's changing in the collective's love life? Your sadness. Okay. There was something here where you felt betrayed. It's funny, okay? You felt betrayed by something, all right? Could have been Scorpio energy. It was over an action that you felt that this person didn't take. Yes, it doesn't matter what you think. It really doesn't. And when you get to a point in your life where you do minimize who impacts you, like, I don't care if you like me. The fuck that got to do with me? Right? Like, think about that. Like, you don't like me. Okay, that's okay. I don't like you either. But I mean, that's not going to stop my hustle. That's not going to stop me from showing up every day. That's not, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing that. So it's about who you give your time and your attention to. But what's changing in your love life is feeling left out. That 5 of Cups, that's Mars and Scorpio. That's like wanting to take a level of action that you're not able to take, right? Or it's like wanting to be a part of something and feeling like, I don't feel like I'm a part of it. You know what I mean? But what they're showing here is that that's changing. Okay. There could have been very significant. There could have been something that was very significant that happened in November of last year. where there was a lot of depression, there was a lot of sadness, there could have been a level of separation here, but it's showing that you're getting ready to expand with your love life. There is a major, major, major change that's coming, and it's karma. So if, okay, mirrored souls, we've been separated since November. I'm trying to tell you, hello. Oops. Okay, gives me chills. Okay. There's certain things that have occurred, and it's almost like that timeline got adjusted, right? That timeline got a bit jacked up. And I feel like there is karma. So people are getting karma, right? That interfered inside of your connection. People that didn't put forth their best foot, right? They're getting karma because either they're seeing you move on, or if this person has done the work, right, then they will move on with you. Hey, Growers Corner. But it is a turn of events here. So there is something very beautiful that is coming. And it feels like it's starting with communication. Okay, Gemini energy. And it's coming in with communication, but also there was something here where you did not receive the entire story. Or it's something here where there's somebody that has wanted to come forward and communicate and talk to you since June, since May, June. Somebody here, it's been weighing very, very heavy on their mind. This is somebody that could have taken a harsh action towards you at one point and could have said some things or not said something, and they felt very reckless with whatever was occurring. Because instead, they should have approached you in a very intellectual way. They should have approached you with a level of confidence, and they should have told you, listen, okay, Cancer energy coming in here. They should have told you we're destined, right? And again, with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Chariot card, it's a lot of progressive movement. It's a lot of movement forward. So what you may notice is that this person, it always felt like you were dragging them, or it always felt like you weren't going where you needed to be as quick as you wanted to go, or whatever it may be. And the reason for that is it's because this person was kind of off doing a sideshow, okay? Sideshow Bob, okay? This person was not on the same page as you. I also feel like that's why they want to change. And they want to get on the same page. There's also something here about, I don't know if somebody got sick and had to get better, but it's something about you being around this person and you making them better. It's something about you, something about the way that you are when it does come to them. It's like you heal them. And this person, they could have been going through a very negative mindset. I'm even getting, for some of you, there was a lot of betrayal, or even, like I said, there was a lot of sadness. So whether that's on your end or your person's end, but it is coming in like some of it is spell work or heavy manipulation. Again, I know that's right. Justice just popped out. But what's coming in here is that you are, oh no, he was keeping me around as plan B. So that could have been it. But he is realizing that he made a mistake. And somebody here is either A, going to be getting married, B, getting a divorce, or C, could be all of the above. But I also feel like somebody here wants to come in and they want to take responsibility for their actions. Okay. This is somebody that wants to come in and make you a brand new offer. Okay. This is somebody that wants to make you very happy. Now, for some of you, I am going to say this, it could be you letting go of an ex and getting with somebody else, right? That's a part of you feeling down, you feeling alone, you feeling depressed. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, somebody comes in and they have this level of communication, and that communication changes everything. This communication, what it does is it gets you on the same page. For some of you, you could be physically moving. It's a lot of movement, whether moving in with this person or physically moving. Again, it's something here where you are going to be very, very happy. It's coming in as a happy home, stability, security, almost like a fairy tale ending. Some of you, this could be with somebody that you went to school with, but it's a lasting relationship. And not only is it a lasting relationship, but it's built here with some type of solid energy. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. It's coming in with a level of solid energy. What do I need to know here? Let me see. Okay. I also get that whoever you were dealing with in the past, there's something here where they were just messy. There's something dirty about them. Or there was something that needed to be cleaned up. Have you guys ever heard or ever seen that commercial with the talking stain? And it's like, right? It's like there's something here where you were done dirty, okay? And it was messy. And somebody needs to come and clean up their mess. And they have to come forward, because what you don't know is that what was done in the dark is now coming to the light. And this is somebody, you have somebody around you that is getting ready to have a level of trouble ahead. Hey, Gabby. Okay. They're going through some type of trouble or some type of storm for how they've treated you. And it's freaking them out because, again, there's somebody here that was living a lie, right? It's somebody here that was projecting their own insecurities upon you, and they shouldn't have. And I'm also getting to whatever this gossip is that was occurring in your love life with you, with whatever, that's also dissipating. Let me ask really quick for those of you that are dealing with somebody from the past coming back, and then I'll deal with a new person, okay? What do we need to know about this past person if they're coming back? What do we need to know about a past person that's coming back around? Okay, they really miss you. You have somebody here that misses talking to you, and they have a lot of regret or they have a lot of remorse here. This is somebody that has felt alone since you stopped talking to them. And the thing about it is you provided somebody with a safe space. And instead of this person being thankful, it's almost like they decided to make you an outsider, but now they're the ones that are on the outside looking in. And this is somebody, and this isn't for everybody, but for those of you guys that are dealing with somebody that from your past that is coming back, okay? Hermit energy. Again, what do you need to know about this past person? Okay? You're not in communication with them. You may not even want to talk to them because the way that they controlled things, the way that they held back, the way that they didn't give to you, it may make you feel like, I don't want to talk to them. But for some of you, not speaking to this person, what it's doing is it's giving them a higher perspective on love. It's giving them a higher perspective on you. And it's also giving them a higher perspective on knowing what pure intentions are, what self-love is, right? when somebody really loves you, like it's something here with this energy. And this person is watching you from afar. They're waiting. And, I feel like that, right? And Mirrored Soul said it. An angel, I'll answer this. Let me put this on the board really quick. But a lot of times when you're back on track is when your past people want to come back around because, again, you're in an energy that they're not in. Now, whether you take that person back, that's on you, right? Only you know what I mean? Like only you know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll, okay? Because the world may never know, but you may know, right? A lot of hair, right? I think that, it's a couple of things. One, I feel like there is a certain vibration, right, that is occurring right now in the atmosphere that is causing people to lose hair. Two, it also could be that you're under significant stress, but also think about it. What does hair do? Well, hair holds smell, but hair also holds energy, okay? So you could be losing hair because it's letting go of that past life. It's letting go of whatever was going on, all of that, all of those memories, everything is stuck in your hair, right? So that definitely could be why you're losing it. It definitely could be, but also too, I think that there's something weird going on in the atmosphere. And I think that that's also to equate for it. Okay. Let's look at these guys that are coming in. If you're looking for somebody new, or if you want to start a new relationship, or if you're in a new relationship, what is the energy? Okay. What's the energy? What is the energy? Ooh, somebody here is, okay, if it is a new energy, and you guys could have a new energy watching you, even if a past energy is coming back. Man, this is somebody that is viewing you, okay, as, listen, Cancer energy, they don't like everybody, first of all. You're dealing with somebody who doesn't like everybody, okay? They probably have a very small friend group. They may know everybody, but stop. Somebody just rang my doorbell. I don't know who it is, so I'm going to wait. Stop it. So lately my stomach has been hurting a lot. My allergies have gotten worse. It's the vibration. Yeah, allergies are gnarly right now, but shut up, Enzo. Enzo. Thank you. I also feel like there's things that are going on in the atmosphere, right? There's things that are going on. Yeah, somebody is outside my house right now, but I don't know who they are. And I don't have time to answer the door, so I'm not going to. But you have somebody right now, okay, who is obsessed. For those of you guys that have a new person coming in, there's somebody here that wants to be with you, wants to care for you, but it's a very emotional energy. Somebody is very emotional. Somebody is very attracted to you. Somebody here feels like they've been waiting for a period of time. They could be waiting since April or May of whatever year. Taurus energy, Cancer, Taurus energy. But this is somebody that feels like, even could be somebody that you work with, or it could be even somebody who, it's like they're a really hard worker, whoever this person is. And they view you as like this long-term investment where, again, it's funny though, because they're very meticulous. And this is somebody that feels like there's been certain delays in your situation or certain delays in your connection. and it's making them frustrated. Hold on. What do they think is delaying it? Hey, Maddie. It's a delay in communication, okay? It's a delay in communication. So they're frustrated because this is somebody that wants to, stinks. I don't want to hear it, okay? Be quiet. I haven't seen them walk out because I'm like looking at it, so I don't know. This is somebody that's very frustrated because they want to talk to you and they haven't. So you guys have a secret admirer for some of you where they want to open up. They want to give you a new perspective of them or who they are, whatever it may be. I don't know. I just saw them walk back again. And it's like they're so frustrated that they can't take that step to have this communication. Again, this is also somebody that is watching you very closely, okay? I don't know if somebody's outside watching me closely, but somebody is watching you very closely, okay? They want to send you a message. They could have sent you a message, but for some reason, either you didn't reply or you didn't respond, or it's something about your energy in general where they didn't get the response. Gabby, more than likely, you're not going to know who this person is because they're very frustrated that they haven't been able to speak to you. So it is a secret admirer. Let's see, what characteristics, what clues? Now somebody's knocking. I don't even know who this is. I want to pause it, but then I don't know how to pause it because we're on live. Stop it. Let's see. Okay, it could be a Leo. It's going to be somebody that you're very attracted to, okay? It's somebody that is going to be Enzo. No, they're literally like knocking on the door. I don't know who it is, but I don't got time for that shit. It could be born on the 19th. They could also be a life path 1, okay? This is somebody that is in a very high vibration, okay? This is also somebody who wants to come forward and they want to tell you the truth, okay? This is also somebody that could be in the same field as you. Taurus energy is coming in here. It's coming in as, yeah, nobody pops up on me. So the fact that somebody is doing that, let me go peek really quick. I don't think I can pause this. I think I would just have to end the stream, which I don't want to do. So hold on a second, okay? I'm going to put this down for a sec. Give me a second. Hold on, guys. Oh, it's my son. Hey, I'm not live. Come on in. All right, sorry guys, it was my son. How funny is that? I wasn't even gonna open the door for him. Nothing. Okay. Alrighty then. I know, right? I just didn't know who it was because he's home early. So, this is also somebody that could be really into giving or charity events. This is somebody that's very generous. They could work at a bank. They could work at some type of financial industry. This is also somebody too, though. They could be, the way that they look, they're going to look very aesthetically pleasing. This could also be somebody that dresses very, very nice, the way that you like it. And it definitely could be somebody that could be relatively high maintenance, okay? In the sense of they like the nicer or the finer things in life. This could be somebody that is well off. Correct, Gina. That's what it's looking at. Yeah. So this is also somebody who, again, they could be younger than you. They could have children. Okay. It could also be a teacher or somebody that works with kids. But it seems like this is somebody who is either seeing you out and about, or it's almost like they want to take that step to come forward. This is also somebody who wants to communicate. Oh, you do? Okay, good, Helen. They want to communicate with you, but they also feel like communication has been blocked. So for some of you, there could be communication that was blocked. There could have been reasons for that, right? But it's coming in as them being very angry and very frustrated that they haven't had the opportunity or been able to come forward and have some type of conversation with you. Because whoever this person is, they're very attracted to you. Very attracted to you. They could be a Taurus or a Libra. Heavy Taurus energy is coming in here. Again, I keep getting that this person is very abundant. Whoever they are, they have a level of abundance here. I also feel like, too, though, this is somebody that has had a lot of like mishaps or things that have happened to them in the past. And there's been a significant level of betrayal. And it feels like whatever has gone on for this newer person, for those of you that are, encouraged and want a new person coming in, Aphrodite, it definitely could be this person because it's heavy Libra Taurus energy. But they're upset because they felt like they had to wait. Okay. This could also be somebody that is very different than you. Okay. This could be somebody that is going to give you a different perspective. But I also feel like before they have come in, definitely could be a Sagittarius, before they come in with you, they have to let something go. And when they it's like this person was delaying letting something go. And that's why there's been a level of silence. And that's also why there's been a level of suspense. Okay. Do you guys want to know about career and finance or no? Let me know in the comment section, or I can keep going and just start asking other questions. You guys want career and finance? What's up? Yes. Okay. There's something shocking, okay, that you are going to be having when it comes to, career and finance or something else coming in. One, I definitely feel like you're coming into a place where you're getting ready to win when it comes to love, okay? And I know that doesn't have anything to do with career and finance, but you could be teaming up with this person to do something with career and finance. God's Earth Angel, now would be a great time for you to start applying places. Now would be a great time because your energy is shifting and your energy is changing. If you tried to do this a month ago, it wouldn't have gone out, okay? It wouldn't have done well. Let's just say that. I also feel like, too, here's the thing about career and finance. You guys have some type of very shocking surprise. You have a surprise that it's almost like you don't see coming, right? And you want to know what's weird is I feel like you've earned it. You got a raise. Congrats. Congrats, Infinite Truth. Okay, well, there you go. Infinite Truth got a raise. There is something shocking or something. Twin soul, does that exist? It does, definitely. But for work and finance, there's money coming in here that's unexpected. And It's something that you've been manifesting. It's also a part of your dreams. So if you've been sitting there and you're really wanting to work on something, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a scientist, you want to be a dentist, like, I don't know, whatever you want to be, it's something coming in here. But again, it's funny. Like, I want to talk about career and finance, but the problem is love energy keeps coming in. Okay, there you go. He works in finance. I'm keeping my mouth wide open. So I just think this, right? And I'm also going to pull with these cards as well, just because. All right, so hold on. So career and finance, what's the overall energy? But it's a lot of love. It's something you love. You are going to have a shock of your life if you are in a job right now that you're not happy with, if you are looking for a job, if you are trying to make more money, if you're trying to have your business increase, there is some type of shocking surprise that's coming in here where it's going to be something you love. What do I need to tell them? Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, there is a significant paradigm shift. You're going to receive this opportunity 10 days, 10 weeks. It could be in October. It also could be October or November that this comes in, but it's Jupiter energy. Okay? It is Jupiter. It's very beautiful. Okay? There you go. I know. I love it that you love your music. You should definitely continue to do that because it's something here where something takes off. And it takes off very quickly. It takes off in a manner that is unexpected. It's almost like for some of you, go play the lotto. You could win, right? It's also some type of significant partnership, okay? And again, it's something that is coming very quickly. Sagittarius is quick moving energy. Four of Wands is quick moving energy. There is a celebration. There is stability. There is partnership. I would, for sure, Aphrodite. And it's some type of action that's being taken. You could even get a call from a foundation. Okay. But it's something about it bringing in a lot of prosperity. There's a lot of prosperity that is coming in. Definitely could be a businessman, musician, 100%. This is somebody who is very, very creative. Okay. Super creative with the way that they think. Okay. And the way that they're found. This could be somebody that is a star, or this is somebody that is in the limelight. This could be somebody who, whatever, right? But the thing is, when it comes to you, it's almost like you've had this tower moment that's come in and rocked shit. And then you have this star card paired with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And also the Four of Wands. So it's very beautiful energy for what's coming in here. And it's showing that it should come in pretty quickly, but also you have the Three of Wands. So with the Three of Wands, there's somebody here that for some of you could even be like a headhunter, like they've found you. And how do we go to the extended? I haven't done an extended on this one because it's live. But for some of you, you could need to relocate in order to have this job, or there's travel. It's travel involved. It's something very beautiful here where you are going to have more than one opportunity, okay? And it feels like there's more than one person that's working, or you're going to have more than one opportunity, okay? Let's see. What does the collective need to stop worrying about? What does the collective need to stop worrying about? You literally just moved. Okay, well, there you go. That move was significant because even based on your Your life path number will even tell you like what places are good to be in, right? There you go, James. See, they're a YouTuber, but always connected with people that are public figures, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, moved out the hood closer to Hollywood. I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I like the hood. Sometimes I like the hood better than like the other areas. But let's see. What does the collective need to worry about or not worry about? So life path 6, you should always be in a partnership. That's how you're going to generate finances and become very balanced, is if you are in this life path 6. Okay, hold on one second. I have to text my older son where they're watching film. Coach Hank's room. Hold on. Film. Hold on, guys. Is in Coach Hank's room. He's not going to know where the hell that is, but that's okay. All right. Thanks. Okay, let's see. So what, you know what, honestly, like I'm going to say this to be honest, it feels really, really good for me personally, right? To be able to like communicate my truth, to be able to kind of like come out of the shadows and tell people like what happened to me. And I feel like ever since I've been able to do that, I just feel better. I feel lighter. I feel, I don't know. I feel good about it. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. That makes sense. God's earth angel. Okay, what does the collective need to let go of or stop focusing on? 10 of Swords, man. Okay, what happened in the past is the past, but the reality is this. Okay, and this may bother some people, but that's okay. The reality is this: you can dwell on positivity or you could dwell on negativity. It's your choice. You could see the glass half empty or the glass half full. And a lot of times when it comes to this 10 of Swords, right, we put ourselves in that energy, right? It's our own negative thinking. It's our own thought process. It's the way that we've perceived energy, perceived information that has stopped us from moving forward. Also, too, like somebody said something, you were able to let go of the weight, right? A lot of times with empaths, we absorb everybody else's energy. So what happens is if you're not transmuting the energy, if you're not releasing the energy, what's occurring is that energy is packing on. So when you're able to let it go, when you're able to say, you know what, this shit ain't my energy, right? And you're able to give it back, you'll be surprised with how you drop weight. You'll be surprised when you start feeling better, you start looking better. But the key thing here is to understand that nobody, I'll answer that, Kathy, in a second, because they didn't take the bait. They didn't take the bait. And when you can't control somebody, you neutralize them in whatever capacity, whether that's jail, whether that's whatever, right? And I'm going to say this, and I think that somebody's going to get upset with me, but honestly, like if you're upset, then it is what it is. That 10 of Swords, this mental mind fuck, because that's what it is, right? It's a mental mind fuck. This mental mind fuck, it's your own doing. You put yourself in that 8 of Swords. You knew that person wasn't being honest. So why would you sit there and stress out that you could have done something different when you couldn't? So your advice is to let it go. Your advice is to change your mindset, to remember every sword that was put in your back, there's 10 swords here. Whether that's from family, whether that's from friends, whether that's from somebody at work, right? Whatever it may be, your mindset. Were you too anxious? Were you too depressed? Were you thinking too much in the future? Were you thinking too much in the past? Were you thinking too much 5D? It's the overthought process of what you could have done, should have done, and didn't do, right? And again, what do you need to work on? Getting out of your head, okay? The thing is with the Eight of Swords, as what you need to like work on, it's about seeing that glass half full. Everything has duality to it. And when you're able to identify the duality to it, it completely changes, right? When you realize your hands aren't tied, but it is an illusion, you have now beaten the matrix, right? When you acknowledge, okay, and this is the truth, you put up with what you want to put up with. When you acknowledge that there's a level of mental chaos that is occurring, you can either continue to thrive in mental chaos or get the hell out of it. So it's also about your mind, right? These are two Gemini cards. The fact that you need to work on this, it's your mindset. The thing about Gemini is like, Gemini moves on. We move forward. Like, we're not going to sit there and dwell on it because it's too negative, right? But again, it's Jupiter in Gemini. It's your thought process for how you proceed. That's what ultimately has to change. I do feel like you have a decision that has to be made. So let's check that out really quick. I think I'm going to go till 3 o'clock. So if you guys have certain questions right now that you want me to answer, whether that's like government questions, whether that's, I don't know, what is Spirit guiding me to do? Put it in the comment section and I'll answer questions until 3 o'clock. Okay. Let's see. What there's a decision that you have to make. What do I say? There's a decision you guys have to make. Okay. You're going to have a couple of different options here, okay? You're going to have to make a decision to move forward, but who to move forward with, right? I also feel like for some of you, you could be traveling. For some of you, I can see somebody getting a new car. It's almost like you have to make a decision with what direction you want to go into. For some of you, this is going to be work. Do you want to leave your job? Do you want a new job? For some of you, this could be something completely different. For some of you, it could be love. Do you want old? Do you want new? Okay. Let's see. Does anybody have any questions about certain things before I just keep going? Let's see. Until you guys say something, I'll just start asking questions until 3 o'clock Pacific time. Okay. So let's see. What does Spirit want me to know about this particular church woman? I left, but it's like I'm being summoned by her dreams. All right, so what's the message when it comes to this church person? She is watching you very closely, but she's also in a place where she's avoiding communication or conversation, right? It's almost like she's strategizing on how to approach this situation because she ultimately knows that it would require her to have a level of judgment that she may not be ready for. So she's strategizing, she's watching you. There is a bit of confusion because there's indecision here when it does come to you because she is very much interested in you. Okay, why would energies be that someone we helped and they're lowest and stole from us and snuck into the house, stole credit cards and everything? What is happening to them? Okay, so why, let's see, what is the energy? What is their energy? What is this person's energy that did all this? What is this person's energy that did all this? Okay, they're in the Hierophant in reverse. They're in devil energy, right? This is somebody right now who is not living in their truth. This is also somebody who, again, is lacking morals and responsibility. I also feel like whoever this person is, they're going to be getting caught up here on some type of communication because they took a calculated risk on something, and that calculated risk, it didn't turn out well. It's coming in with the devil. They could even be getting locked up, attached, or hooked on drugs or alcohol. They're not in a good place. The fact that you have the Hierophant in reverse, they're not willing to do the work. They're not willing to apologize. But I also feel like, too, they have some type of entity attachment, which is also what's causing it. Let's see. Okay, I've been feeling like my person is coming forward soon. Am I correct? All right, let's see. What messages do you have for Aphrodite and her person with moving forward? There is going to be some type of very significant movement, okay? But I also feel like this could go either way. So it could go good or it could go bad, all right? He's in a place right now where he wants to come forward, but he has to change something, or there's a level of liberation that needs to occur here. I do see he wants to reach out to you, and I also see that he's been talking about you quite a bit to people, or there is some type of communication coming in where he may want to say something, okay, but he hasn't yet communicated it. So that is coming in. Okay, I want to fulfill my purpose for God. What does he want me to do? And what has the biggest collective? Okay, so what is Mirrored Soul's purpose when it comes to God? It's communication. It's getting your story out there, but also, Mirrored Soul, something that I think that you do beautifully is you give the other perspective of things. It's like people can give you light, but you're going to be somebody that can also share the other side or the other opinion of things. You're also supposed to be some type of entrepreneur or in business in some sense here, okay? And you're supposed to be somebody, it seems like you're coming in as being single, but you're meant to make money communicating. And again, I even see you selling small things, like it's minute details. It's about you getting the attention you deserve. But sometimes they said that you get attention, but it's in the wrong way because people misinterpret you. So it's really about being heard or being seen. So hopefully that helps. But again, it's to become some type of entrepreneur through your level of communication. I also see you doing something with, like, it's weird. It's like gardening, wine. It's something in that sense. So I don't know if that's just saying, like, eventually, you could be going somewhere, or, growing your own grapes, or I don't know what it is, but they're saying that you're coming into a lot of financial abundance in November. Okay, so what is coming in for me with love? And again, like I said, I'm going to take these questions until 3 o'clock. All right, what is coming in for love when it comes to Emily? Ooh, girl, within the next 4 weeks, okay, you have somebody coming in here who is very stable. This is somebody who is established in a community, and they're going to want to move very, very quickly, okay? This could definitely be a new person. It could be a Pisces, Aries cusp. This is somebody that is going to be a brand new start. They could be a bit eccentric. There's also an opportunity when it comes to either owning a business with this person, finances. It's an entrepreneurship, okay? It's also going to require you to kind of have a different way of thinking, a different way of seeing things, because you don't want this to get blocked, okay? Strength is here. This is going to be somebody that you're very sexually attracted to. You could meet them during Leo season. But again, they're very confident. Very, very confident. You just have to make sure that you're not trying to compete with them and allow them to lead. It's something about this person wanting to lead, okay? So, do you think the person I am with is on the up and up? All right, gorgeous. Let's see. Is this person on the up and up? Is this person on the up and up? Let's see. Ooh, yeah. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Hold on. 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. I would say that you're dealing with somebody right now that is very focused on their financial security. Hold on one second. How would this make her feel emotionally? This person that you're with, I don't know if they already have another connection or they're very focused in their finances, but it feels like there's some type of information that he or she is not being honest about. Because I see you having vindication. I feel like you're going to have success with them, but I also feel like there's some type of conflict or challenge that's also coming in with this person. And for you, it's almost very shocking because, like I said, this could be somebody that already has a lot of love for you. You could love them, right? Because again, there's a lot of love here between you and this person, but I'm also getting that there's a very jealous energy that's like poking its head out. So, and again, I see that there's a lot of confusion and illusion around it, even though his intentions with you are pure. But it feels like there's still a family, or it feels like there's something lingering in the background. All right, Infinite Truth. Do I even want him back? Okay. Does Infinite Truth. What's her advice on taking him back? So once he comes out of this dark energy, okay, and the moon is in reverse here, I think that you're going to have a higher level of understanding for whatever he's gone through. I also feel like you and him are going to get on the same page sooner than you think. Because he's having the willpower right now, and believe it or not, Infinite Truth, you guys are destined to be with each other. So right now, no, but in the future, yes. Okay. I have been dreaming about someone in particular a lot. What is the significance behind them in the dream? All right, great question, Andrea. All right, let's see. What is the significance of this person with Andrea? You know, it's interesting because this person is coming in as like two-faced. And it depends on what version of them that you get, okay? I do feel like there's some hidden messages in your dreams, and I'm not sure like what your dreams were. What's the significance of this person? The significance of the person is it's meant to prepare you for marriage. But again, I still feel like I don't know if it's this person, because I feel like for some reason, I don't know if you're a Leo or they're a Leo, but it's something with this person where there's certain challenges that they're having. And I don't know if they're jealous. I don't know if they're very particular. It's coming in as like, you know, what's her advice with him? Hold on. Let's just say that. Your advice is to make yourself happy, but also understand that if this person isn't on your level, they're not on your level. You know what I mean? Pay very close attention to what they say and what is being done in the dreams, because they're revealing certain things. Like there's something a little bit wonky about this individual. It's something very wonky. So just be careful, because again, that person's purpose, they could be very interested in you, but they're going about it in a way where it's like mind fucking. And nobody wants to be mind fucked. All right. Who is keeping him from coming back to me? All right. Who is keeping him from coming back? Okay. I don't know if he is married or if it's a Capricorn energy. Okay. But it feels like what's keeping him from coming back towards you, it's somebody that he lied about. Because again, you have the Page of Swords in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles upright. Okay. So it's somebody that he's lied about, whether I feel like it's like a mother of a child, or it's somebody that he is in connection with. How does he feel about this person that's keeping him away? He feels like he's not connected to them. He's not attracted to them. He almost feels like they try to control him. Okay. And he doesn't feel, I don't feel like he's attracted to her. So I don't know if this is platonic or non-platonic, but it's somebody that he is not attracted to. Okay. Is he going to come and tell me the truth? All right, let's see. Angel, is he going to tell her the truth? Is he going to tell her the truth? No. Hell no. He's not going to tell you the truth because he loves you. But also, he feels like him being very honest and open with you, he feels like that's a conversation he's not ready to have. And he also believes that for whatever the reasoning is, right? He feels like if he has that conversation with you, you are going to move on. He feels like you are not, he doesn't feel like that conversation is needed. He feels like it doesn't do any good to have that conversation. He feels like, you know, you're my twin flame. I love you. I've made a mistake. I apologize, right? But I'm going to lie. I'm going to lie about why or who or what. He's not going to tell the truth. Okay. Why would God put someone in my life to hurt me? Okay. So what is the purpose of the relationship with Hannah? Let's see. What's the purpose? Judgment. Okay. The significance of this hurt, it's to cause a significant awakening. So my guess is spiritually, you have probably exceeded some type of ascension. Like there's something here where you spiritually have evolved because you've been with that person, whether that's your relationship getting closer to God, whether that's you being closer to God, okay? But it's also meant to allow you to have vindication, okay? It's also, they're showing that he was a karmic lesson, or there was some type of karmic lesson that the two of you needed to learn together. And that's why it's almost like he was there to help prepare you, whether that's for him later or whatever it may be. Can I know if my twin flame is spying on me? I've been seeing a lot of fake accounts. All right, let's see. Are they spying on James Rumor? Are they spying on James Rumor? Yeah, they're watching you very closely, but it's not just on social media. It's also physically in person. So they're very, very fixated on what are they paying so close attention to? Hold on. what you're doing. Yeah, you're definitely being stalked by this individual. Okay? They also want to know who you're talking to and who you're around maybe. There's a lot of focus, but it's also because you're coming in as somebody that's very bold, somebody that is very independent, and somebody that's very magnetic. So they're just watching you very closely. Don't know how many there are. Okay. But yeah, there's definitely fake accounts that are watching you. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm going to do the next 3 questions and then I'll be done. Okay. Should I accept my twin flame when he returns or should I ignore him? So, what is her advice when her twin flame returns? Woo! Honey. Hold on. What is her advice? Your advice when your twin flame returns is to walk away. It's to force them to change because it's something here where, again, whoever this individual is, there's a lot going on that they said that you don't know. And it's also about either there's too much damage that's been done. One more time. What is her advice when her twin flame returns? Yeah, no. And it's this in reverse. It's like, don't be upset anymore. Again, 6 of Swords is in reverse. Okay. I wouldn't communicate. Death is in reverse. They're telling you not to talk to him or her because what's going to happen is it's almost like they're going to talk you, or you may feel like it's going to come back around, but it's not. It's still death energy. And it's something about this person still holding on to a level of control. Okay, so let's see. I'm taking questions from people I haven't taken questions from. Let's see. Hold on. I sabotaged a new person. Can feel this person's energy. All right, hold on, guys. Let's see. All right, so let's see, gorgeous. Will 2026 provide any positive returns on investments for me in love, finance, and career? Okay, what is coming in for her? What is coming in for her? Woo! You're getting it on a bunch of accords. It's something about you right now where it's time for you to collect, okay? Like you've been treated a certain way and there is something definitely coming in here because it's a cause and effect for you. And this is about somebody having responsibility. Oh my God, I'm getting the chills. Definitely a relationship and definitely finance. This is a very, very beautiful energy. It's coming in with very emotionally intelligent. Whoever this person is, they are emotionally intelligent. They are attractive. And it's also with judgment coming in here. It's like your time. It's your time to shine. The fact that the first card out is justice, it's like this isn't just judgment. And it's funny because you have judgment also, right? So you have judgment and justice. Now, here's the thing, right? Judgment is spiritual, right? This is like spiritual redemption. Like God clapped that ass, right? Or God brought somebody in for you that you desire or you deserve. Justice is physical, right? It's in the 3D. So the fact that you have both of these here, what that's showing is that as above, so below, you must have done some type of spiritual work. You must have invested in yourself. You must have done something extraordinary for God to come in and bless you, not only spiritually, but also physically. So congratulations. I am so excited to see how this shows up for you. All right. All right, Sunny Boo. Hey, Boo. Will Hector break no contact? All right, so let's see. Is he going to break no contact? Is he going to break no contact? I don't know about that. He's in devil energy right now, or the Three of Pentacles is in reverse. So I don't know if he's already in a relationship or he's already in some type of committed relationship, but it feels like there's another party here that's holding him back. It feels like, yeah, with the moon here, like there's some type of hidden energy that I feel like, because it shows he's waiting for something. Shows he's waiting. And it's like the confusion, like there isn't confusion here. So will he break no contact? Or am I reading this right? Six of Pentacles is in reverse. If he doesn't break no contact, I don't think he's supposed to. Because it's something about not a give and take type of energy. So it's not coming in as, if he breaks contact, I don't know if it's for the best. All right, let's see. I'm glad that you like the group. Let's see. I think I'm overthinker. Sorry, hold on. Will he break it? Okay, any messages regarding my twin flame? Peachy, welcome. What messages do you have for her when it comes to her twin? Okay, they're going through some type of, or they went through some type of dark night of the soul, first and foremost, okay? This is something where it's caused them to change. He or she either left some type of relationship. There's been significant, like, something here he's letting go, okay? He or she did go through a tower moment. And I also feel like there was something that he was working hard on or for, and it didn't come to fruition. It's like he put all of his eggs in one basket and the eggs didn't hatch, right? It was like he wanted chickens and he got yolk. Okay. I also get that he's in a place where he's comparing himself to other people financially. There is a bit of confusion on his end with exactly what he wants. And I do see that his finances have significantly taken some type of major hit. Will the Cancer I care for come forward? What is her advice? Her or his advice? What is the advice? I see that they're watching you, okay? So right now, when it comes to the Cancer, they're in a place where they're strategizing, they're avoiding, but they're also confused with what action to take. So they feel better watching you right now. I'm also getting that with this person, they haven't made a decision yet. Now, I do want to say this, though. If they've not made a decision with whether or not they're ready to come forward, it could definitely be the fact that a decision hasn't been made yet, or it's also could be on your end where you may have guides and spirit people that are blocking, the Cancer from coming forward. Okay. I have been through a similar situation as you. My finances have been extremely blocked. Do you see them getting better from me? Oh, I hope you do tell your story. Again, like I said, I feel like expressing my truth, it felt good. You know what I mean? Because I'm somebody who keeps quiet. I'm somebody who doesn't talk about negative stuff. I'm somebody who is just very, very private. And what I realized is there were other people that were going through similar things that I was. And I felt like it was almost an obligation to communicate and an obligation to speak my truth. You know what I mean? because the truth will set you free. But I also feel like saying the truth at the right time is also significant, right? Because sometimes it's the right message, but it's the wrong time. All right, let's see. So will her finances get unblocked? I see that, okay, there's something you have to let go of. And this could be something that occurred 8 months ago. Again, it could be something with a Pisces or a Sagittarius, okay, that could have destroyed your finances, because it was something about the Wheel of Fortune being in reverse. What I would do if I was you is I would start giving, volunteering. They're showing that even though you have positive karma, you need additional karma in order to offset it. So, because again, you have the 10 of Swords here. So there's the 10 of Swords, you have the 10 of Wands. It's 8 of Cups, it's a lot of heavy energy. And it's showing me you have to walk away from something completely in order for your finances to return. But they will return, but I don't know why. I don't get that them returning to the way you want them till November or the next 10 weeks. All right, let's see. Okay, Angel says, is he going to reach out and tell me the truth? Hopefully I'm not redoing these questions. I'm trying to get through them because I know you guys put them in the comment section, even though I'm like past my time. Will he reach out and tell me the truth? I think I already answered this. Yeah, I did answer that one. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, Laura, what is happening in my love relationship? All right, Laura, what is happening in her love relationship? Okay, I feel like there's a battle of like ego. It's something about somebody wanting to be the center of attention, but them not being the center of attention. I also feel like there's somebody that isn't as focused, because I don't know why. I don't know if it's on their end or your end, but somebody here could have gone through a really bad breakup, or there could have been some type of energy of betrayal, of feeling left out, of feeling like there was some type of action that was taken behind the scenes. And the action that was taken behind the scenes, for whatever the reasoning is, it feels like there's a lot of regret, and it feels like there's heavy sadness. There's a lot of sadness. Oh, thank you, Spartan. I'm going to get to you right now. And I also feel like you have to get out of your head. Make sure you're not manifesting it, because you're in a place where you can manifest very quickly. The problem is it feels like you're manifesting the opposite instead of happiness. Okay? But happiness is coming in, but it's just taking a little bit of time for you to get your head right. Okay. Yes, I love true crime. I help out with some true crime stuff. Okay. Is RN responsible for NG's missing 84-year-old woman? Is RN? They had, there is information that was left out, okay, in this true crime, okay? There was information that was left out. There is certain knowledge, and there's also a woman that is in connected or connection to it. There's more than one person. How about that? That sounds better. It wasn't something that was done alone. This is also something that was done for money. Okay, either they were paid to do it, or this is somebody that was taking some type of financial payoff from them. Okay. I also feel like in this crime, again, it's coming in as heavy Leo energy. It's coming in as being very controlled. And there's also, again, communication or conversation with what happened. I also see that there's something about traveling. So this could be traveling overseas, traveling in a car, transportation, or something of that manner. Okay. Hey, from the Bronx, what's up? All right, let me see if I can find. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to answer Spartan's question. Okay, anything for my twin flame. Clarissa, for me. Okay, let me see if I can find it. I think I got to go all the way. Oh, wait, here we go. Okay, show. All right, so let's do this. All right, what messages do you have for twin flame? Clarissa. Judgment. All right, so there is either a resurrection, okay? There is some type of ascension or a rebirth for your connection coming in. I also feel like they are waiting for some type of solid offer. Maddie, put it in the chat again so I can see it because I didn't see it. So I apologize. I also feel like there's a higher level of understanding here. Her energy is coming in almost like she's autistic, which isn't a bad thing. But you have to understand that when you deal with people that are neurodivergent, there's something with them where they go about things in a completely different way. And the way that she processes things, it almost feels as if she's challenging you, okay? Because she's just as strong as you are. But I also feel like there's something with your communication where the way you perceive her communication is different than what is actually intended. So how you're receiving information is different than how she's delivering it. Now, when it comes to, I see that your health, be careful with fluids, okay? Be careful with drinking or those kind of things. But I also feel like you could be receiving good news, okay? But again, good news on something that could have been negative. I don't know why, if cancer played a role or if there was something that wasn't functioning well. You were worried about something. That's what they're saying. They're very worried about something. Whatever you're worried about, it's in your head. It's not as bad, and you will be fine. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to hurry up. Okay, Shelby's music says, can I get an update on my person? Michael, I've been emotional and I miss him. All right, what do I need to tell Shelby about Michael? Let's see. Of course, Michael he's a funny energy, right? It's like his energy comes in as this Knight of Wands where it's this badass that's very impulsive, that wants to take action. And then he comes up as the Knight of Pentacles. So you have these two opposing energies. I don't know if he's bipolar, but it's like every time he wants to take an action, he panics and backs out. He stalls himself every single time for whatever the reasoning is. He stalls himself. Okay. And it has to do or deal with his confidence. All right. It's his confidence that keeps him stuck because he watches you, he sees the way that you do things, and it's such a different energy because, believe it or not, he does love you, but he's also very paranoid. Like, he could be paranoid about shit that you're like, Michael, the fuck? Like, there's nothing to be worried about, right? But again, he has to process it. He has to think about it. He has to be the one that, is able to take this step. And I also feel like either he is working on his physical body. It's something about him physically that he could be insecure about. He's trying to transform right now. So, yep, we've been in no contact for a long time. He stalked my stories for a while. Yes. Yeah, because he wants to come forward, but he feels like he's not good enough. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Maddie, did you drop it in so I can answer it? Okay. Will my DM, that is a Leo, make any moves towards me and leave the karmic? All right. So Shelby says you're on point. He's definitely a confidence issue and has more financial, and he's more financially stable than me and caused a lot of trauma. I think for him, finances are where he's comfortable, but when it comes to romance or anything outside of that, I think he struggles. All right, let's see. Sherry, what action is a Leo going to take towards Sherry? Woo! He wants to come in, okay? He wants to come in and make you some type of offer here because he misses you. Oh my gosh, he misses you. He feels guilty. He feels like he betrayed you. He feels like, again, here he is. I should have taken action. I should have been confident. Okay, and what's the energy on leaving behind this karmic? 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, he'll be leaving her end of August or September. Okay. I'm also behind. Let's see. Thank you so much, Sherry. I appreciate you. Okay. Amy, does Spirit have any advice for me and us? Okay. Let's see. Yes. Keep working. Okay. It takes a lot of work. And as long as you guys are working together as a team, you will have the correct formation because there's a level of dedication here when it comes to it. However, I do feel like there could be a person, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family, somebody keeps trying to come in and create like a level of betrayal here. Okay, there's somebody here that's sneaking around, and I don't like that. So your advice is not to take the bait. Your advice is to put your head down and continue to work on what you want and what you desire. Because the reality is you and him are in a place where it's give and take. Okay, so when you're in a place where it's give and take, a third party person could try to come in and infiltrate it. But the reality is, as long as you remain center and he remains center, nothing else is going to infiltrate it or impact it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Sorry. Hold on. I'm just trying to go through all this. Yep, we're at a distance, so we're working on things. Okay, what business? Okay, what business in what sense? I don't know what that question is. Hold on. Elaine, should I move or should I stay put? All right, let's see. What is Elaine's advice on moving? Moving on. They said that it's kind of like an open-ended question. If you should stay on or if you should stay put, right? Because the problem here is that you and them are friends, or there is some type of emotional connection here when it does come to you. And I feel like I don't know if there's a third party, because I see that there's a lot of hurt in recent communication, right? In the last 3 months, it feels like there's a lot of hurt. And it feels like you're kind of stuck here trying to figure out exactly what to do because your heart is saying one thing, but your mind is saying something different. So, what is her advice? What's her overall advice in this situation? I think that you need to communicate your needs. Okay. I think that there needs to be a conversation had where you're very honest with what you want and you're very honest with your progress. Because the reality here is, I think that it's easier for you to move on once you have that communication or that conversation. This is imperative because this conversation could either make things happy, right? Make you feel good, make you feel like you're on the same page, or it could block things. You could get frustrated, you could get angry, you could get irritated. But I think that there has to be a conversation first before you're able to move on or before you're able to stay put, because there's some type of information that they've not exactly been 100% honest about. Okay. Let's see. Whitney, how can I protect myself at night? I am seeing some weird stuff happen. Okay. So a couple of things. You can open up scissors underneath your bed. So if you're having nightmares, that's a really good one. Depending on where you're being attacked, right? That's going to determine what we're protecting. For example, you could want to have, you know what they said about you though, Lotus Flower? I'm going to be honest. They said that you have a spell on you. So, and it's even coming in as like a finance spell. Like it's something weird with that. So what I want you to do is I want you to go get like a mason jar, put some money in it, put whatever you're struggling with, whether that's love and relationships, draw a heart, put it in there, do something like that. And then what I want you to do is I want you to go outside and I want you to smash it. I also want you to put the scissors underneath the bed. And remember that you are always protected and that nothing can hurt you. Okay. And it is a mind game. But the key here is you have some type of spell work that was done on you. And in order to take it off, okay, you need to smash the glass. The glass, when glass breaks, it's a spell that's breaking. So kind of cool information. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's do Billy and then Linda. And I think I'm almost done here. My financial situation going to get better before the end of the month. All right. What's the answer to this about Billy's financial situation? I see this, okay? Your finances get better when you get out of your emotions. See, Billy, the thing is this, right? Leo energy should be when you're coming out of your shell. It's something about when you get deep in your emotions, everything else tanks. So they're showing that your emotion or your finances will go up once you take control. It's almost like you're coming in as like a life path 1, which could be born on the 1st, could be born on the 19th, it could be born, whatever. But for some reason, the number 1 is going to be very significant. And it's about you taking control and you taking lead, but you not being emotional. And it's also about not being emotionally connected to something. Once you're able to flip that, because that's the thing that they said is keeping you away from that vibration, that financial vibration. It's your emotions. It also could be a Cancer that you need to remove your energy from in your life path 11 and 2. Okay, so there's the ones, right? But it's definitely coming in here where emotionally, once you clear that emotional shit, believe it or not, baby, that thing is going to spin. But again, it's about you. I'm getting the chills. It's about you remembering like who you are, remembering like you're meant to take center stage, you're meant to communicate, you're meant to open up, you're meant to do very, very beautiful things. And it's definitely coming in a Cancer of, 27 years of marriage. Okay. So yeah, letting that go, cutting those ties. Okay. That is going to rebalance you out. But I see you being rebalanced in September. September is when it's coming in. Will my person be able to come over or overcome what is blocking our union? Will they be able to overcome it? I do think that they're going to be able to overcome it, because the reality is they just have to walk away from what no longer serves them. What was Gabby's question? Yes, they can definitely overcome it, but they have to stop with either the drugs and alcohol. They have to stop with the illusions and the confusion. There's something here, something or someone, possibly a Scorpio, that is coming in, and they have to let that go. Okay, what was Gabby's question? I think I missed it. Different scenarios. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Appreciate. I think that's it, right? Let's see. I think everybody's been answered. So, please hold on. Valeria says, please, the Scorpio. Will he come forward? Okay, so this is the last one I'm doing. Okay, so hopefully this was helpful to you guys. Hopefully it answered. Put it in the comment section below, Gabby, and then I'll answer it before I go. Okay. All right. What action is a Scorpio going to take towards Valeria? They do want to reach out and have a conversation, but they're stalking you. There's like a weird stalker vibe with them. They're very attracted to you, but they're moving in a way where they're stalled. There's suspense. What's the suspense with this? What's the suspense? It's whether or not to take action. But see, here's the problem with the Scorpio. The Scorpio likes to party, okay? The Scorpio likes to have a good time. The Scorpio is kind of wild. He or she will have certain things about them where it's like, I don't know, it's like this very wild and free energy, but then it's like they're sitting here in love with you. So they have to make a decision with whether or not they want to be single or they want to be in a relationship, which is why they're in this energy where they're stalking and they're watching. So in the meantime, between time, right, it's easier for this person to communicate from afar, to communicate at a distance, than it is to be like up in front with you. I think that is something that is very challenging. Okay, Gabby. So I do, but I don't, right? I feel like he wants to come forward, but then it's like he does it, and look, it's 3:33 on the clock. Okay, he wants to, but then he pulls back. And what he pulls back from is the fact that it's like he kind of likes his independence. And his independence is something that he doesn't want to lose. But I don't feel like he would lose it with you. But I feel like with other people he did. I asked the proper interpretation for when a twin flame unfollows you on Instagram and leaves me unseen and read, ignoring my questions and my comments, unfollowed. I think that, okay, I'm going to be honest. I think that when a man unfollows you, and I think that when they block you, I think it's because you've impacted them in some type of capacity, right? And I think that it's also a way of controlling the narrative, right? It's a way of saying, out of sight, out of mind. I can't keep seeing your posts because I want to come forward. I want to see you. I want to whatever, right? Because the reality is, seeing your posts, it's making it very hard for this person to move forward. And for whatever the reasoning is, they're having a really hard time moving forward. And for some reason, there's a level of frustration and there's a level of anger when it comes to you or when it comes to your connection. And this is how somebody feels like they're protecting themselves. What's sad about this, though, is that there's definitely feelings towards you, but it's something about his feelings where he feels like you deserve better, or you deserve like a new chance or a new start because he messed up. And again, it's like, I don't feel like he thinks he can give you everything that you want and everything that you desire. And again, a lot of this is just in his head, right? But it's almost like he's trying to take some time right now to heal. That's what it's coming in as. What's the purpose of loving someone and they don't say anything? Sometimes the love we give other people is love we're meant to give ourselves, right? So sometimes that's a lesson for us. It's like, why are we giving, right, to certain people when we don't even give to ourselves like that? Definitely with ego, right? Definitely with ego. And again, I think that it's sometimes a way to control their emotions from seeing what you're posting, right? It's hard for people to, if they feel like they have to move on and they feel like it's something about him where he feels like he can't give you exactly what you want and he doesn't feel like it's fair. And again, to Angel's comment, like I said, sometimes I just feel like it's about the inner work, right? Sometimes we work so hard on being with somebody else and we should have invested that in ourselves. Sometimes it's, like one of my best friends said to me, oh God, I don't know, like 10 years ago, she was like, your picker is off. And I'm like, no, it's not. My picker is on. She's like, no, your picker is off. And when you sit back and you look at it, you're like, yeah, my picker was off. Whether that's sometimes that we date people that are on a different vibration. Sometimes we date people that are lower than us, which sounds kind of rude, but it's not. You know what I mean by that, right? Where you're on different vibrations, whether that's mentally, physically, emotionally, soully, and we settle for less. And I feel like when it comes to loving somebody, it's also this energy where we're repressing, right, our own emotions and we're giving it to somebody else instead of investing it into ourselves. So that's something that, I feel like it can be very selfish, but the reality is, it's called self-worth for a reason, right? I know. And I don't have any lights on in here. So the fact that shit is flickering and going crazy, it's just the energy, I guess. But again, it could be selfish in that sense, but sometimes God aligns us with people that are meant to teach us lessons. They're not meant to love us. The sooner we learn the lesson, the better off we'll be. But again, it's like, I also feel like this. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So having certain boundaries when it comes to love, it's protecting your heart, right? It's protecting your soul, but it's also saying to that person, if you love me, then you'll treat me right. If you love me, then you will value me. Because one thing's for sure, two things for certain, when somebody loves you, they will move mountains in order to ensure that you know that they love you and that they're willing to do whatever. Okay. Is Juan this time coming to Florida, and will he open up without me starting the conversation? Okay, so is Juan coming to Florida? And then I'm done, okay? Yes, Juan is coming to Florida, but I feel like he's going to show up and not tell you. It feels like some type of restricted energy, because I get that he's like angry at you, or he's frustrated at you, or it's like he's doing something to prove a point. It feels like he's like there's a bit of anger in connection or in association to him going out there. How would Maddie feel about this? Hold on, Maddie. Let me see. You would feel good though, girl. You would feel real fucking good, okay? I feel like this though. I think that you're somebody, Maddie, where you know, you're going to be, it's like you're on that ass. And I feel like for him, it's him taking the initiative and him taking the higher road. It's something about that. It's something about him coming out. It's something about him surprising you. It's also about him giving you a different perspective on what he's willing to do and how he's willing to do it. Will he end up opening up? Will he end up opening up? Yeah, he will. But I think you have to let him lead. I think the thing with him, Maddie, and I hope that this will be like the last one, but I think that with him, you speak for him. You don't give him the ability to say what he needs to say. It's almost like it's not quick enough, because I think that there's a level of anxiety or a level of frustration, not even frustration, right? It's like you're tired of looking like a fool, and it's either shit or get off the pot. And the thing is, and I hope, you know, I love you, so I don't want you to think this. And I haven't talked to you about this, but this is just what Spirit is saying. You say something and then you don't stick to it. So if you tell him you're done, you have to be done. But I feel like he's going to take some type of step. Ace of Pentacles is here, okay? September, August, end of August, September will be very significant for the two of you. There's going to be a lot of love over the next 2 months where you're going to feel very happy, very confident, okay? Because he's taking the steps to move forward and show you that he cares, because he knows he's been riding this middle. Juan knows he's been going in between two worlds, and it's wrong. He can't do that. It's breaking his heart. But here's the problem, okay? He's already in this energy. You're over here like, hey, motherfucker. You're over here talking to her. You're talking to this. You're doing that. Blah, 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 right? And he already feels like a piece of shit for getting married. He already feels like a piece of shit because instead of doing the right thing with you, he did the right thing with somebody else. So you have to know that he already feels horrible. There's nothing you're going to do or say that is going to make him move any quicker. He has to come to terms with what he's doing, and he has to ultimately make a sacrifice, which is, you know what I mean? Cutting the head off the snake. He's been waiting for well over a year, 14 months to cut her off, and he hasn't. And once he does, he will be a lot better. All right. So that being said, this is your live. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. I hope that this reading resonates. And I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I hope I was able to answer everybody's questions. I tried to make sure that I got to everybody. But with that being said, I love you. Also, there is a reading that is premiering tonight, okay, on Spiritual Infusion, 5:30 Eastern time. I'm going to try to be there, but my kids have football. So kind of bouncing back and forth. All right. So I'm going to try to be there, but if I can't, I love you guys. And until tomorrow, I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Peace out, Girl Scouts.